And welcome to Thursday night edition, only about 3 or 4 minutes late, Thursday night edition of the Capital Advantage Tutoring's live Q&A from New York City. You can't tell, it's just my office. It's my other office. I have the one that has a window. This one doesn't have a window. This is the cheaper of the two offices. Okay. Now, I think we're in good shape. I have two more people after this live, so we're going to have so remember, I have a hard stop at 9:30, but let's get going onto the Series 7. But let me do my little fucking spiel first, okay? Okay, everyone, how are you? Emily, Will, Yvonne, twice Yvonne, and Tyler, and Kaki. How are you? Kaki. Sorry about that. Now, if you want some free stuff, please check out my other videos, my must-watch. My quick topics are great to just run. I have Jamie, how are you? Soren, what's up? I also have if you're doing the SIE, I have the Blue Collar Finance podcast where I have about the last 10 videos are all about the SIE. Can I turn the volume up? You turn the volume up. I can't do anything. You turn your volume up. Okay? I can't do anything about it. Ruben, how are you? How are you, Ruben? What's going on? I'm a little annoyed with you, Ruben. And you want to ask me why? Ask me why after this thing. Or you can ask Helen if she comes on why I'm annoyed. Okay, so now, I love you, Ruben, but it's just my thing. Okay. Elati, Josie, Emily, how are you? Okay, so now, but I do love you, Ruben. Okay, so now, and it does. So let's keep going on this. So now, if you want some free stuff, check me out here on this. You also can go to Basic Wisdom. Brandon Rith, he's the guy who writes for Achievable. And then we have over Dean Cheney doing the explications and the long stuff. And we have, he does a couple of things where he goes through the content outline and explains it he writes on it and stuff. It's pretty good. Okay. Now, if I have, ask her. Okay. I don't hold grudges. I just think it's funny and it just shocked me. Okay. So now, if you want some good stuff, go down to, if you want to pay for stuff for SIE and the 7 and the 63, you got Achievable, you got STC down there. And I think that's as far as I need to go. If you need tutoring, you got me. You can go with me, and I'm a little expensive, but I'm booked up to like midnight every night. It's unfucking believable. We also have Michael Weiss over at Series7examtutor.com. Give him a shout out. He runs the Reddit, the Series 7 exam Reddit. Dean runs the Series 7 Reddit, the competing Reddits. He runs it. He's super knowledgeable. He knows his shit cold, and he's also half the price of me. So he's going to rock this. He'll rock your world with all some good stuff. All on Zoom. He has a good suit. I think he also has a suitability video. So for the Series 7, which is great, if you go onto his website or even reach out to him, you can buy a suitability exam for like $20. It's pretty fucking cheap. Okay. Now, Jocelyn, that's awesome. You're done. How great was it? How was the 63? I had another girl, some girl from TikTok and Instagram. I mean, pretty big. She has like 50, 60,000 followers. Super smart, it seems. She's like a neurobiologist. Freaking insanely smart. Nailed the 63 today. That's awesome, Jocelyn. I'm so happy for you. Okay. So Emily, get through my video on options. Watch my video on options. And we'll go from there. Will, I'll get to you in a second. Margin's pretty big. It covers the whole thing. I have 2 amazing videos on margin in my if you go to if you want to pass the Series 7 playlist, I have 2 margin videos which will basically answer every question you need for the exam. Maybe not on the STC or Kaplan vendors, but the real exam, it'll answer every question you need. But we can talk about specific things. Okay. Emily, make sure you go over the option section in the chapter. I think it's called options. It may be chapter 9 on my SIE. I think I call it the complete SIE. So Will, can you hear me now or whatever it is? Okay, so now, Aletta, Elati, can you tell me how to say your name? Elati. It could be phonetic, but it's any exam. If you want to do 66, if you want to do SIE, if you want to do anything, any exam here, you can ask questions on. Don't worry about it. Here's my thing. I can't write. So guys, just understand, there's no theme night. I mean, maybe one day if it gets bigger, if I start having 40, 50 people in there, which I don't think it will, because there's a limit to how many people want to do this, because it's kind of chaotic and some people like it. I may do that, but I can't write SIE Series 7, Series 6, Series 63, 65, 66 on it. It's kind of hard. So I just got to pick two that's going to grab the most people. Okay. Joe, get this done. Okay. Big Oak. Okay. Most partner access. Okay. You've gone? Prow, how are you? Okay. Yeah, Joe, I don't like the options on Kaplan either. I think they're too hard. I think they're too complicated. I think all the vendors make it way too complicated. But now, Big Oak, back to you. What do you need to know about mutual funds and annuities? Well, you need to know the suitability. You need to know like what the NAV, how to do NAV. You might have to know how to figure out NAV, like the percentage. Like if I call you and say, listen, you have an NAV of 10 and there's a sales charge of 6%, how do you figure out what the POP is? Well, you just do 10 divided by 100 minus the sales charge, which is 94%. 10 divided by 94% to get the POP. You need to probably know Class A, Class B, Class C, all the little functions of it, but don't go super detailed. Like you may get a question on what percentage has to approve and if they change the investment policy, but I don't think they're going to go there. It's much more about suitability. Do you have to send a prospectus? Can you do a margin? Stuff like that. What it's for, the difference between on annuities, what accumulation versus annuitization is. You have to know the difference between like straight life with period certain, life with survivorship. I have the one how to pass the Series 6 video that covers a lot of it. Make sure you get the communications down. Go on to my Series 66, Series 6, the book playlist, and read the communications one. I'm telling you, it's just easy points on the test. Okay. Again, I do any exam you want. You want to do an exam? You want to? Okay. Aletti. Okay, there you go. I like it. See, that's word. Okay, awesome. Alyssa, Aletti. Okay, that's perfect. Aletti. That works. Aletti spaghetti. I got it. Okay, that helps. Okay. Okay, margin suitability. That helps. Okay. Any questions? Wow, that's Tyler. That's awesome. Tyler, that's fucking crazy getting 90%. Okay. Okay, so let me look into margin suitability. So it's kind of, let me go into this a little bit. Okay, now, let's talk about this for a second. So when should somebody do margin? Never. Here's what it is. If they want to leverage their account. So if they want to leverage, if they have money, they're sophisticated enough, they want to increase their returns, but it's not for income. So you never do margin for preferred or bonds, because the idea is that the extra, so yes, you could buy twice as many preferreds and get more income, but you're borrowing the money and you're paying interest on it. So the interest you're paying will be more than you get from the preferreds or the bonds. So you're going to lose money. Actually, so doing margin to get income is not as good. Okay. It's really actually going to lose money probably. If you're going to short sell, you got to push it in a margin account. If somebody's going to do margin, always remember when the register rep, and when they say, what should the register rep say? What should the register rep say? They always say that you have to, it's some sort of warning. Hold on. I have to put this on. I told my friend sent me a hat. I'm going to work on this. Okay. And I bought the new Mighty Carver. Let's see how this fits. A little plastic in here. Let's see how this works. Let's see. Boom. Oh, look at that. I have a square head. Aging immaturely, baby. Okay, now, that's a podcast. So now let's go back to this. So on margin suitability, let's talk about, make sure we got this, okay? On margin suitability, we know that it's going to be about increasing your leverage, but you have to warn them that it's increasing their risk too, that it may increase their return, but it also may increase their risk. So you have to warn them about that, okay? Absolutely have to warn them about that, okay? Okay. EM, you're done. EM Mountain, you are done. I love it. Okay. I'm so happy for you. It's a great feeling to get done. And Allie, I love it. I knew that I got that textbook. I did the email. I think I put my number in there if you want to chat tomorrow. But Allie, I am so happy. I knew you were going to pass when we met. I knew you had it. I wasn't worried about it. You knew this shit. Okay. 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 So let's go back to this a little bit. Okay. Okay. Yeah, proud. So Aleti, if you have any questions, okay. So now both Prow and Aleti are asking the same thing, and then I'll help you out with Josie with a little Straddles, this other stuff. Okay. Now, yeah, Prow's running through this shit. Okay, he's doing quick. Okay. Now, for the 66, you need to know the rules and regs. I mean, just keep reading. I can't say it enough. Read the rules and regs, okay? Read the rules and regs as much as you can, because that's 50% of the test. Don't sweat the math. And the other thing is I look, I'm not trying to push you to watch my videos, but I guess I am. If you do, I feel like a 4-year-old wearing a hat that's too big for me, but I like it. My wife says it looks good. It's understated, but whatever. Okay. So now, I think that the best way to increase your score is to go over, read the regs, because that's going to be big. Okay. Don't sweat the math. Remember, so Aleti and Prow, if we have, if you're worried about the math, if you're using Kaplan or even STC and they start doing the crazy math, that's not the test. The 66 is definitely not about the math. Okay. The 66 made in China. What the hell? Okay. The 66 is not about the math. It's about understanding. So understand, I have that quick and dirty video, which I said I have 2 or 3 students that play it on a loop, and it really helped. I think it helps. Alyssa said it helped, who passed before. I think we're in good shape. So anyone taking the 66, you got to focus on the regs. Now, as far as the other side, here's the one thing that everyone fucking gets hurt by. Investment vehicles, because everyone passes the 7 and they go, look, I understand it. No, you fucking don't, okay? I need you to hammer investment vehicles. It may not help you as much on the practice exams, but it will save your ass on the real exam. Investment vehicles, mutual funds, futures, forwards, annuities, insurance products, common stock, bonds, stuff like that. That is where people fucking get hurt. And there's no reason for it because you did it on the 7, but everyone thinks, oh, I got it. I'm not going to worry about it. Okay? Got to make sure you get that stuff done. See, we do all the tests here. Okay. Okay, so here's a question, guys. Okay. Trevor. Oh, Trevor Dunn versus Prow, who I keep calling Trevor. That's awesome. Okay. Now, Joe C. Let's see. I'm sorry that I'm 10 minutes behind that saying Trevor, but what's up? So now, Joe C. So let's think about credit. Guys, everyone, when we're talking about spreads, I want you to equate something. And I told this to Ali the other day, and I think it clicked. If you hear the word debit, I want you to think buy. So if you have a debit call spread, change the word debit to buy. Buy a call spread. Is that bullish or bearish? Well, buying a call is bullish. So it's a bullish spread. If you see a credit call spread, switch out the word credit with sell. So if you sell a call spread, it's selling a call is bearish. Okay? Same thing works with a put spread. If you have a debit put spread, it's buy a put. And I remember, I think it was Ali was talking, her eyes popped up when she realized how fucking easy this shit is. And then she destroyed the test. Okay? Now, the way to know if it's a debit or credit spread, look for the bigger premium. The bigger premium, whatever that is, so is the spread. Okay? So if you buy a call, sell a call, the bigger premium, not the bigger strike, the bigger premium is so that's going to tell you if the bigger premium is a buy, it's a debit. If the bigger premium is a sell, it's a credit. For anyone taking the 7 and you need option help, join the membership thing. It's $10 for a month for options. Okay. Or you can go to my website and, or buy them, but you can just pay $10 a month because the prices are going up in January. I sound like a car salesman. My prices are going up in January. My tutoring rate's going up. My videos, my membership's going up. Not a lot, but it's going up because I got to handle all this inflation. Okay. Now, let's say they don't give you premiums on spreads. Let's say they don't give you premiums. What do? We look for the better option. Okay. So a call gives you the right to buy. So I'd rather buy at a lower price. So the lower strike is the dominant on a call. So whatever that is, if that's a buy, it's bullish. If that's a sell, it's bearish because it's the dominant. Okay. On the other side, a put, what's a put? I'd rather sell stock, okay? Put is selling. I'd rather sell stock. See, sometimes I say shit and it comes out. I'm like, it doesn't even make fucking sense. So if I have a put, 2 puts, the one with the higher strike, because I'd rather sell at a higher price, the one with the higher strike is a dominant. So if that's a buy, it's a debit, which means it's bearish. If that's a sell, it's bullish. If you have two options with the same strike, the longer month is better. If I have a coupon to buy bread or options or anything or stock or anything, I'd rather have it go till January than December, because the more time I have to do shit, the fucking better. Hope that helps a little bit on the spreads. Okay. Again, E, I am so happy for you. Okay. Okay, yeah, Gianna, I'll get to you in a second because Past Perfect is a bitch. Okay. Okay. If you go to the 66 playlist, I have some up. I have an agent one. I have an agent one. I have one on investment advisors. I have one on, I think, administrator. I just did a couple. If you look on TikTok, I have a couple on that stuff. I do a couple on there. In the quick topics things, I do a thing on an administrator. I do a thing on, I just had a girl said, oh, really? If the best way to do it, if you want to know rules and regs, go to my Series 63 playlist, because that's all the rules and regs. I mean, it's for, I have a test on there, and I have some stuff that help. I just had a girl call me, and she said all the videos helped, which is great. Okay. 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 Boom. See that? Allie, I am telling you, you're right. Reading the book is so fucking big. I can't say that enough, that reading the book is big. Yes, I help with meeting with me. I definitely help. But it's you do the shit. Look, Allie, I think Allie was ready. I just put her over the top to feel comfortable. That's all it was. Okay. Rose, how are you? Okay. Isn't it amazing? Who'd have thought? Okay. Who'd have thought that that you would be wishing the entire test was options? Most 90% of my students wish the entire test was options, and then they would get nothing wrong. Okay. Yvonne, thank you. Oh, awesome. Okay. That's a different Yvonne, right? Okay. No, there is. There's absolutely a hedging video. So if you look in there's, I have 4 videos. I have basic options, I have hedging, I have spreads, and I have straddles. There should be 4 videos. And then on TikTok, I do the suitability ones. I do a whole bunch of I do like run through the way too fast rundown on option suitability. Okay. There you go. I agree. So that 100%, if you're trying to figure out if a spread is if a spread is bullish or bearish and you don't really want to go through the whole fucking shit, find the lower strike. If you bought it, you're bullish. If you sold it, you're bearish. It's like a cheat. Okay. And it doesn't matter call or put. It works both ways. Okay. How much overlap is there from the 7 to the 66? There's enough. The investment vehicles is the biggest overlap. Okay. And that's the thing is but you got to respect that. Everyone gets hammered on the investment vehicles. The state, the regs too, but the biggest overlap is on that investment vehicles because they talk about stocks, bonds, mutual funds, annuities, futures, forwards, options, stuff like that. So all that stuff is there, but don't think because you have the 7 that it's going to help. It'll help you a little bit. Other than that, yeah, just some modern portfolio theory, some portfolio management stuff that is overlap. But that's where my quick and dirty video just runs through it all. Okay. Again, not a lot of math. Okay. The 60 exams, none of them have a lot of math. The 65 doesn't, the 66 doesn't, the 63 has 0. The 65 and 66 might have a couple. I just did a video on the equity index annuity. That could be on the 66 or the 65. And that's just in the easy math. I'm actually working on the expected return. I just did it with someone. I'm having my daughter do my videos. She's out in Panama, so I'm paying her to edit my videos. My last one was done by her, and I'm working on it. So I'm going to come out with a so this saves me time, so I can just do it, send it to her, and she handles it. What was I going to say? Oh, that's what's wrong. I got to curve this thing. Damn, that's the problem. I got to figure that out. Okay. It's also I have an ugly ass fucking head, so that's okay. So now, 100%. The math is way more complicated than the real estate. Okay. Yeah, that's well. I think I put them at Letty. I think I put it in the 66 too, but I know for sure it's in the 63. And you can watch me take a final on the 63 and learn that way. It helps. Okay. Yeah, Tyler, I don't know if it does, but they add some things in there. That's all. Okay. Yeah, has anyone seen this? Have anyone who's taken the exams, did you say anything about the Secure Act yet? Do I have to start working on that? Okay. Okay. Okay, so I can do that. So, okay. So I'll do that quick. So the good thing is, I'll do a real quick rundown on it. Okay, I'm going to do a quick rundown. But really, I'm telling you, when I first started doing this, and then I had to do it for trading bonds and stuff like that. But when I first fucking learned this shit, I actually went to, oh, thank you, Prow. I love it. I did not talk about it yet. I am over 6,000. That's insane. I am more than halfway to 10 grand where I can start selling merch instead of just having to go to my Printify thing, which is awesome. Or not. But guys, if you're ever going to buy a hat or anything, don't go to Etsy on me. I haven't figured out how to do it yet. So I think I have one on Shopify or something like that. My link here. Okay. So now, you can buy, not this hat, but you can buy my other one. I love this hat. I love the fucking logo. Okay. So now, I'm going to have to buy a new one because it's getting dirty. Now, so guys, if you're going to do the present value, future value stuff, there's two places to go, free resources for this, okay? One is Investopedia. If you type it, and I know Emily doesn't like them, but if you like Investopedia, if you type in time value that, they have little cartoons. It's really good shit. That's how I first learned what they are until I had to start doing this shit. Also, you go to Khan Academy, type in the same shit, they talk about it. Khan Academy and Investopedia are solid. Remember, Investopedia will do it more for the exam. Khan Academy won't. Khan Academy does it like a retail person would have to understand, but it's really solid shit. But let's talk about this. Okay. Boom. Yeah, I know that's funny, but I'm hoping that we don't have anything on the Secure Act yet because we're still working through that. Okay. Except for the one thing is, remember, RMD is 72, and I think that was part of it. And there's no limit. You can put money in till forever. Okay. You can put money in till forever on a retirement account. There's no holding back. Okay. Yeah, but that's the thing. So that's the thing. Remember something. Wikipedia is not good because anyone can put. I can put it in. I can create a Wikipedia page for myself. Oh, maybe I should. But she's against the rules. But Investopedia has contracts with people. Some of their contracts are shitty. Like, by the way, don't take the review. I can't say this enough. Don't follow where even Emily knows when they come in and say stuff about when they talk about what's the best to do this or that, fucking ignore it. I don't know what it was. I think somebody who works for ExamFX or something did it because they're fucking horrible and they listed ExamFX as the top. Okay, now, let's talk about RV is how I'm going to be doing this when I retire. So now, let's talk about this future value. This is for the 66. Perfect, Joe. You're right. If you don't take your money out in time for the RMD, they hit you for 50%. Back to this. So future value is what if I invest a certain amount of money now at a certain rate, what will I get in the future? Boom, that's my future value. Now, so to get future value, I need the present value, I need the interest rate, and the number of years. That's what I need. Because I have to figure out, because to get future value, I need to know what I'm putting in now, I need to know what the rate is, and I need to know how long it is to determine a number. Future value, that's good. Now, if I want to get present value is what I have to invest now to get to that future value. So what do I need for present value? For future value. What do I need for present value? See, I get fucked up. I need the future value, I need the interest rate, and I need the number of years. So you're using discounted cash flow to determine it. Now, the rate of return that present value gets to future value or future value gets to present value is called internal rate of return. Did you guys get in on that 66? Did you get in on this 66? Did you guys get the Series 66 group study thing going? I don't know if you did. Let me know because a couple of people are on there. Okay, now, good. So now, I know, Joe. I'm waiting for somebody to say they want the 7 study group, and then we'll hook you up. I saw your email, but there's nothing I can do yet because I don't know anyone that's doing it yet. Okay, now NPV. So let's say you have a bond for $1,000 and that's the future value because it matures there. And they come out with the present value is $800. Okay, perfect, Khaki. Okay, good. So anyone who wants to do that, reach out to them. I hope you guys met. I don't know if you guys met yet, but go. Oh, good. I'm glad. Yeah, it sounds like, Joe, you're in a good place. Guys, reach out to them and maybe you can get in. Maybe trade information here. maybe change your Instagram handle so you don't have to give up your private shit. So NPV, let's say you have $1,000 bond and it's worth 800. Present value is $800. If you go into the market and you can buy it for 780, that's a discount. You're getting it for less than what it's worth, because present value is kind of like where it should be trading kind of thing. So if you can buy it for less than that, that's a good thing. So you have a positive NPV. So in that case, so 780. Oh, there, Anthony. I know you got to get on there. Anthony's a great guy. Tyler, get him in on that. Okay. Now, Proud, get him in on that. So guys, get in on that 66 group. Anthony's a great guy. I talked to him for a little bit. So now, and so if you say the present value is 800 and the market value is 780, you have $20 worth of positive NPV. So let's say, but the other side of it is if the market price is higher than the present value, you have a negative NPV, and you probably should not invest in it because you're going to have a negative NPV, which means your rate of return is going to be less than what you should earn. Does that help, Richard? I hope that helps a little bit. But again, seriously, check out Investopedia and Khan Academy. They're fucking rock solid, and they're free. They may beg you for some money, like Wikipedia did. I threw them $3. I mean, whatever. They guilted me. They kept telling me how many times they told me. I wasn't even reading about securities. You're reading about something else. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, Yvonne, I think. Yeah, I don't go so long on it, but it's because it's I'm saying there might be more to it, but it's much more about we are much more about suitability than it is about the little details on munis, right? So I don't know, Allie can even, if she's still on here, she can say it. And Allie, you could probably join that 66 group too if you want. I mean, Allie's a great kid. I mean, so if you bring her in on that too, okay? Okay. Yeah, I'm telling you, the more people on that, the better, because you can always help each other out and stuff like that. Okay. And guys, if Allie and Anthony want to get in on the 66 group, and yeah, so maybe I don't know how to reach out through here. So I don't know if you guys can reach each other through the through YouTube. If not, maybe put your email on here, and then after somebody has it, just when they say it. So Proud or Tyler, if you want to put Allie and Anthony on there, please do, because they're going to help. And Khaki, whoever's running it, maybe it's Khaki, I'm not sure. Okay. Yeah, I love how you guys are helping each other. That's yeah. So maybe send me your email with the 66 group on it, and then I will shoot it over to them to put you on. Okay, that's the easiest way to do it. Okay, send guys. So Anthony and Allie, if you can't do it, either put your email on here and then I'll delete, or then you can delete it after they say they have it, or send it to me and I'll shoot it over them. Okay. What were we talking about? Okay, so Yvonne, the muni stuff, it's much more about the suitability. It's not about the little nitty-gritty details. It's much more about why you would do a muni versus why you wouldn't, the difference in geo and revenue and stuff like that. Okay. So you guys are right on the same time. That's pretty good. And Joe's pretty knowledgeable. He answers. Sometimes he answers before I do. Not bad. Not bad. I'm caught up. That's fucking insane. How does it ever catch up? Oh, because everyone's talking to each other. That's good. Okay. I'll just sit here and read my phone. Okay. You know what? I know what I can do. There you go. And thank you, Allie. Okay. Okay. So here's the thing. So I have look, Will, I don't know if you've seen the videos, but it'll help. But let's talk about spreads versus straddles, because everyone fucking loves them. Okay. Now, a straddle, we want volatility. Remember, we're buying and buying. So everything has to be a bull and a bear. Remember that whenever you have two things, a bull and a bear, like if you're long stock, you sell a call or buy a put. They're both bearish. If you're short stock, it's bearish. So you do bullish options, buy a call or sell a put. Okay. Now, hold on. I want to take a picture of my hat and send it to my buddy who sent me this. There you go. Y'all can watch me be an idiot. Okay. Now, how do you know if it's a straddle or spread? That's half the fucking battle, right? So let's make sure we got it. We know they're opposites. You have the bull and a bear. So if we buy a call and we buy a put, We're buying both. That's a straddle. Remember, if you're buying both or selling both, that's a straddle. So if you buy a call, buy a put, long straddle. How do we know it's long? Because we're buying both. If we're selling both, selling a call, selling a put, that means we're selling both. That's a short straddle. Okay. Awesome. Okay. I love it. Okay. So now, if I have a spread, remember, okay, back to this. So straddles, the max gain, max loss is always either unlimited or premium. Okay. So a long straddle, since it's 2 buys, you have unlimited gain and you have premiums loss. And you remember, we'll get back to that. And if it's a short straddle, 2 sells is unlimited loss. Every time you see 2 sells, unlimited loss. Every time you see 2 buys, unlimited gain. So short straddle, sell a call, sell a put, max gain is premium, max loss is unlimited. But how do I know whether I add or subtract the premium? If you see the same action, if you see a buy and a buy, you know you're adding. If you see a buy and a sell, you know you're subtracting, okay? Does that make sense, okay? If you see that you're buying both or selling both, you're adding the premiums. Now, so remember, unlimited gain or unlimited loss on straddles. A spread has neither unlimited, nothing unlimited about a spread, because it's a limited gain, limited loss. How do you know it's a spread? Because it's remember, all the options, these things are called by what they're the same in a way. So if you have a call spread, spreads are either call spreads or put spreads. If it's a call spread, it's 2 calls. If it's a put spread, it's 2 puts. So remember, so you have to have 2 calls or 2 puts to be a spread. And you buy one, sell the other, because they have to be opposite. Oh, now, to do break even on a spread, if it's a call spread, you add the net premiums to the lower call. If it's a put spread, you subtract the 2 premiums from the top. So remember, if I buy a call and sell a call, I'm going to subtract the premiums from each other. And then if it's a call spread, I add to the lower strike. If it's a put spread, I subtract from the higher strike. I hope that helps a little bit. I really hope that helps. Okay. Yeah, it can do the call versus push. I just say add to the call or subtract them. Because think about it. When you do a call, what's break even on a call? It's always strike plus premium. So it's the same thing you add. If it's a put, all puts, how did you break even on that? It's put minus. Easy shit. Okay. Right. So let's think about this. Okay. Will, explain to me this. Okay. Well, I'll explain it because it's hard to go back and forth. Think about this. If you buy a call at 8 and you sell a call at 3, didn't you spend 5? Because the bigger premium tells you whether it's a credit or debit. So if the bigger premium is a buy, it's a debit. If the bigger premium is a sell, it's a credit. Okay? Yes, call up, put down. It all comes back to fucking that shit. Okay? The only time that actually doesn't work is when there's a hedge, because then it's kind of opposite. Right. So remember what I said before. Buy means debit. Debit means buy. So in your mind, if you hear the word long means buy. So if you see a long spread, a long call spread, or a debit call spread, or a buy a call spread, they mean the same thing. If you see short a call spread, or a credit call spread, or a sell a call spread, all the same thing. I did a lot of options tonight. That's crazy. So remember, let's talk about suitability and options for Emily a little bit, because she's doing the SIE. I don't know if she's still on. So if I'm bullish, I'm going to buy a call or sell a put. If I want income, it's sell a put. If I want to speculate, it's buy a call. If I'm bearish, I'm going to buy a put or sell a call. If I want income, I'm going to sell a call, because selling means income. And if I'm speculating, I'm going to buy a put. Dead on, Khaki. Oh, God, I hope I'm not butchering your name. I'm saying khaki, but it could be like cocky. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, so here's my thing. Right. So here's my thing on this, Tyler. And you guys, if it's on my option videos, if you have a hedging problem and it's if you see an option and an option and a stock and an option, you have to remember, how did you break even? Break even. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's always big on the it's always 15 to 30 questions, okay? On the thing. Now, there you go. Okay. Now. Oh, perfect. That's perfect. Oh, good. I love it. Okay, khaki. That makes sense. Okay. Now, I'm sorry. I love seeing new names. I fucking love it. I really do. Okay. Now, because it just shows you how many people are different around the world, which is great. As much as I'm a conservative person, I do like people being different. Okay. I celebrate that. I love it. Now, so let's talk about this. So, okay. If I'm long stock, I can either sell, call, or buy a put. Okay. There's only two choices: sell, call for income, buy a put for protection. This is options for the 7, maybe even the SIE, and maybe one question on the 66 or 65. How do I get break even? So you look at the actions. If it's a buy and a buy or a sell and a sell, which means they're the same, you add to the stock price. Stock, not fucking strike. Stock price. If it's a buy and a sell, like buy a call, buy shares and sell a call, that's a buy and a sell. You subtract from the stock price, okay? If it's a short stock and buy a call, it's still a buy and a sell. You subtract from the stock price. Hope that helps. Okay, guys, I love we're talking. Always remember, it's from the stock, not the strike. And if they're the same, you add. If they're different, you subtract. It works all the time. Think about it. Think about with a straddle. If there are 2 buys or 2 sells, you're adding the premiums. And if it's a spread, you're buying a sell, you're subtracting the premiums. If they're the same, you add. If they're different, you subtract. They're awesome. I'm telling you, that's why my option videos are off the fucking hook. Okay? Uh-oh, here we go. We're getting a thing that we didn't know. I love hearing this shit. Okay. So I got a question too. They said, which bond is the most compounding? So compounding is when it builds on itself. Yes, Allie, it's a zero coupon, because the one I got was a zero coupon. I got a so zero coupon, because any kind of coupon bond is paying out. Compounding is building on itself. So a zero coupon is a compounding bond. It builds on itself. It is a zero. OID or zero, same thing. So anything that pays doesn't compound because it's paying it out. It's kicking it off. But a zero builds on its own interest. I got that question too. Not that I didn't actually get the question, so we can't get in trouble. I might have seen a question like that at some point in my life. Maybe not on the exam. Okay. I think it's true. Zero coupons. You have to remember OIDs. You must accrete, right? OIDs. You must accrete. Yvonne, that can be on munis. Okay. OID. Remember, and everyone talks about this like the moo may moo and the may hammer. Listen to me. Here's the thing. It's so fucking easy about who should accrete or amortize. If it's an OID, zero coupon, you must accrete. Doesn't matter who it is, what it is. It doesn't matter. You must accrete. Okay. On the premium side, only munis must amortize. You don't have to write anything else down. Just remember, wow, annuities, okay? That's a lot. Well, that's the thing. The problem with suitability is you don't know where it is. Let's go back to accretion. So if you have OID, you must accrete. OID, you must accrete, okay? OID, you must accrete, okay? And then muni premiums must amortize. There's no fucking song there. It doesn't work, okay? Now, if it's a secondary market bond, I don't have to. If it's a premium bond that's a corporate or a treasury, I don't have to do anything. So remember that OID, you must accrete. Nothing else on the discount side does. And then on the premium side, only the munis have to amortize. Not yet, Prow. I'm working on it. Here's the problem. So Achievable doesn't have a 66 exam yet that's full, and I don't want to blow their questions. They should soon. And I can't. STC lets me do the quizzes, but they did not want me to do. So Rab, how are you? I'm doing well. How are you doing? Okay. OID is a zero coupon bond. OID is original issue discount. OID, you must accrete. It's a zero coupon. You have to accrete. What's the problem with that? Well, if it's not a muni, because OID interest, that accretion is considered interest, which is tax-free. If it's not a muni, then you have to accrete. You have to accrete what you do anyway, but it's taxable. So you can pay fucking taxes on that shit. You're paying taxes on money you didn't get. So it's phantom income. Okay. Here's the thing, Proud. If you want to get half the regs part down, watch me taking the 63 video. Okay. There you go, Tyler. Good. So, okay. So, Tyler, this is what I'll do. I don't think I have your email. it worked that way, right? I think the theoretical value of a right, it could be testable. I have not had a single student get it yet, and if anyone saw it, please tell me. But the theoretical value of a right, it depends if it's cum or x, right? I have to be very careful how I say that. It's cum, cum, which means with, see, and then x means without. Like, think whenever it says x dividend or x rights, it means without, okay? X means without, like ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, ex-husband, ex-dividend, ex-rights, okay? So to get the theoretical value is actually, oh, perfect, okay. I thought I did, I wasn't sure. So I'm going to add Anthony, if I can. Anthony, shoot me an email. Oh, looks like you just did. Anthony, shoot me an email. And then Allie, I think I have yours. So yeah, we do, okay. Right, I think it's what happens to the rights, right? What can you do with them, right? What can you do with a right? Right. So what can you do with a right? You can exercise it. You can buy more shares. You can buy more shares to keep your ownership. You can let it expire. You can give it as a gift. They are issued with intrinsic. They are short term. And if once they expire, they lose them. And here's the other thing. If you have a trustee of a custodial account and you get rights, you cannot let them expire because that's giving money away. Okay. So maybe it says how many rights, okay? We'll have to come back on that. Can you sell your rights? Abso-fucking-lutely. You can do whatever you want with them. You can do any. So, okay, that's good. So if you have 500 shares and they issue another 1 million, that means you can exercise your rights. So here's what I say. So if a 5 divided by 1, you could have to hand in 5 more. You'd have to hand in 5 rights to get 1 share. So what happens to your rights? If they issue another 1 million shares, you get the rights and then... Interesting. So what you get the right. So what's going to happen is you have to. So if you see you have 5 million shares outstanding, and they issue another 1 million, you do 5 divided by 1. That tells you have to hand in 5 rights to get 1 new share. Okay. What can you do? The rights get. I don't think the rights get changed. I don't think so. The rights are valuable. You get the rights when they do it. Okay. Right. So they also have 6 million outstanding no matter what. Because here's the thing about it. If you don't do the rights, there's a thing called the standby underwriter. Okay. So there's a standby underwriter like a Merrill Lynch or JP Morgan who stands to the sideline, and anyone who doesn't exercise, they will buy up the rights and buy the shares and then sell them to the public. Okay. So this way the issuer is guaranteed to get their shares. I see your email, Tyler. Okay. Right. Perfect. Look at that. Yeah. And whenever they issue new shares, they're diluted. They could be dilutive if you don't use your rights. I like it. Not bad. I love how everyone's giving back. Allie, that's awesome that you're on here giving back and helping other people out. That's awesome. But I am going to head out in a second, maybe a couple of minutes. If anyone has a last minute question, we got the weekend. We got Tuesday. I want to go over some stuff. Will, go watch my margin video. Yes, by the way, Will, go watch the margin videos. They'll absolutely help you, okay? Standby is considered a type of firm commitment, by the way, okay? Guys, come up with questions. So a Tuesday, everyone here who's on here right now, you guys have, everyone on here, you guys have so EM happy. Allie, I am so happy for you. Somebody else passed, I thought. It was EM and... Okay. Oh, yes. And Jocelyn, who's done. She's probably not on here anymore. Okay. Oh, I don't know. I didn't watch Succession. Don't fucking ruin it for me. Yeah, Tyler, do it up. And by the way, Allie and... Oh, Allie's taking her... Oh, yeah, I got it. Should delete it because you don't want to have anyone see that. Okay, that's fine. I think that works. Okay, so now, again, if you need some help, please reach out to me. It's series7exam.org. If you can't afford my rate or can't find any opening. Oh, Colleen. Tips for Texas. Okay, smoke weed. That's the best thing I can tell you. No, get some sleep, okay? Oh, so I'm up to Kendall's birthday, too. It's a fucking shit show, by the way. I have to watch this week's. Okay, so Colleen, I guess I'm not leaving you. So Colleen, relax, okay? We got this. If you have SDC, what vendor are you using? I mean, seriously, I'm not kidding. Maybe go out, get a massage or something, smoke weed, depending where you are. You should be getting some sleep tonight. Don't stay up all tonight cramming. Take your time. You got this. Remember, the test isn't, people fail, but if you take your time, okay. Oh, good. So if you haven't, the crunch time facts are pretty good. Okay. Yeah, exactly. That's what I say, Allie. Do something you enjoy. Go watch Netflix. Get a massage. Go walk outside. Go jogging, depending where you are. Go hit on a guy. Go to a bar. Watch 100%. Go watch Seinfeld or something. You guys probably don't think it's funny. Exactly. Do something fun. Find your friends and go out for a quick drink or something like that. Not heavy drink, just a glass of wine, not port because it's bad. But in reality, Colleen, if you haven't found the crunch time fact sets, go find it because that stuff, that's really valuable. I'll put it that way. It'll really help you because it's about 15 pages of good shit. There you go. I love it. Awesome. So there you go. Okay. I love fucking Seinfeld because I live in New York. It reflects me, but it's getting dated. Anyway, so my favorite now is Curb Your Enthusiasm. I'm done all that. That's awesome. Okay. Yeah, Curb's good, but it's like cringe. It's like Office where it's like sometimes I can't watch it because something's gonna be bad. Okay. Yeah, boom. Okay. So now, Colleen, just take it easy tonight. Remember that all the questions are there. Remember, they're not trying to trick you. That's the other thing. Okay. Let me see what I can do. I don't know if I have one for the 66. That's a problem. I don't have it. Okay. Yeah, good. I'm happy everyone watches. It's on Netflix now, which is great. Which now made it they gave up The Office and they get Seinfeld. How fucking great is that? They roll it. Okay. Take your time. Yes. Serenity now, baby. We got this. Okay. Take it easy. Get some sleep. Go get a massage. Get a mud bath. Go mudding or something. Anything to keep yourself relaxed. Anything you want to do to relax is all good. That's what it's about. I don't have the crunch time facts. If anyone else does for the 66, if they email it to me or anyone else, I'll shoot it out to people. Okay. Jeff, yeah, I tutor for everything. But I 100% I tutor for every exam, all the 24, 57, all that shit. Okay. If you wanted to reach out to me through email. I'm going to go from there. Okay. I'm saying I don't have, that's the problem. I only have the crunch time facts for like the SIE and the 7 really. But even then, I'm not supposed to give it out. So maybe my students, I let them see it or something like that. But if somebody else wants to share it, I'm not telling you not to. Okay. Okay. I'm telling you not to share it. Okay. Go on, Jeff, go on. You can go on my website, but it's kenfinnan@gmail.com. That's the easiest way to get me. kenfinnan@gmail.com. Okay. Okay. Now, that's fine. No, it's all good. But before we start meeting, have you watched my Series 66 playlist stuff? I have a thing on the 66. There's a bunch of videos on there. I have the Series 66 quick and dirty. Okay. No, Joe, that's fine. Do whatever you want. Everyone has their own study style, right? Okay. By the way, my tutoring, series7exam.org. You can book it. If you want Michael Weiss, who's awesome. He's really good at this stuff. And he's half my price. Okay. There you go, Proud. Look at that bartering. I love it. Give a little, go back a little. He's at series7examtutor.com. He's really solid. He runs a Series 7 exam Reddit. And then you got Dean Tinney running some YouTube stuff. By the way, Michael is half my cost. So you can get 2 hours for what it costs me. Okay. Okay. Now, Joe, you wait until you're done with the test. Okay. Seems like everyone has a Kaplan one. Okay. Everyone has a Kaplan thing, which I think the STC one's better for the 66 because I haven't seen this Kaplan one. I don't know how good it is. Okay. Yeah, Joe, stick with your one test at a time, baby. Okay, if you want YouTube, reach out to obviously mine's the best channel in the world. Go check out my TikTok. It's Blue Collar Finance or Finster967 or something like that. You can find it. I have for the SIE, I have a podcast, Blue Collar Finance. Brandon Rith over at YouTube is awesome. Also, we have Dean Tinney doing a bunch of shit over on his YouTube. He has a ton of channels. He has a ton of playlists for all the different exams. Go check him out over there. He does a couple. I need Captain Crunch. Absolutely do, but I'm told I'm not supposed to eat it anymore because I'm very much looking like Cam, not in a good way. I got got shirts like him now. They're making fun of me. Okay. Not that there's anything wrong with that. And if you watch Seinfeld, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so we got Dean Tinney doing his stuff. We got Brandon Rith has great channels. If you really want to buy some solid SIE or achievable stuff, I mean, there it is. I just buried the lead. So Jeffrey, I'll get to you in 1 second on that one. Check out Achievable for the SIE, the Series 7 and the 63. If you want more materials, they got STC down there. I gave you a 15% discount. If you go on there, I have a Kindle Unlimited thing. If you want to buy hats that I have, that's awesome. I'm selling this shit. I'm going to help you out. Okay. What was I going to say? Boom. I have Kindle Unlimited for free. Go read it when you're not studying, when you're done reading. So like Ruben and Jocelyn, who's done, go on Kindle, buy some shit, buy a book. Okay. Get up. You don't have to buy a book. You do Kindle Unlimited. You read books for fucking free. I'm back to reading books again. Thank God. Okay. Now, here's the thing. So here's the one thing, Jeff. Most of the vendors do not look like the exam. That's part of the problem. The vendors are not that close to the exam on purpose, because if they get too close, they get in trouble. Okay. So we don't want that. Okay. We would like that, but it's more working on the concepts, much more so working on concepts than working on, than trying to memorize questions. I'm a big fan of reading. I'm a much big fan of just doing the reading way more than I am about doing every little, doing every question. You got to do the questions, but I'm much more about getting the knowledge in more than I am about the other stuff. Okay. I'm sending email on myself. That's why it looks like I'm doing weird. Then I'm not paying attention. Because I swear I'm not. Okay. Yeah, anyone who wants to get on the 66 and they're doing a Zoom thing tomorrow. Anyone who wants to do the 66, 65, 63, email me a shot and I'll shoot it over to Tyler. Okay, everyone. Jeff. So what I'm saying is the questions don't look like it is somewhere between STC and Kaplan. I think Kaplan is way more complicated than the exam. I think STC is about right, but they don't look like it. None of the exams look like the test. You may see a few that look alike, but not a lot. Okay. Jamie, the ones that go over, if you go into my the membership videos, anyone who's a member can get anyone who's a member can go in and get the option videos. I have 4 of them. I have basic option math, I have hedging, I have spreads, and I have straddles. So there should be 4 of them in the membership group. Okay, Jamie, if you can't find them, shoot me an email and I'll try to send you a link to it. But it shouldn't be that hard. If you look in my front page, you should see a membership tab. Bang that and go down. Remember, don't forget my membership stuff. If we do the middle road, you get every Sunday, we do a Zoom call. I do a 6 p.m. Series 65, 66 one. Boom. Okay. Email me and I'll put you in. And then I do a 7 p.m. one. This study group, that SmartNet, I am not doing it. It's all you guys students. I do one that it's not free, right? So it's on Sunday nights, either at 6 p.m. for the 60 exams and 7 p.m. for the 7 exam. And right now it's a fucking bargain and a half. But start January 1st, all the prices are going up. So get it in now. Get all your tests done now. So all you taking a test soon, you got it. We got this, okay? Everyone taking a test tomorrow, we're going to rock this shit, right? We're going to rock these tests. You got it. You know the test. Remember something. You've done the work. So the one taking the 60, Colleen, you know the stuff. The answers are there. It's going to make you feel like you're not passing, but you are. You got this. Remember, don't let it shake your confidence. This is your day, okay? It is your day to pass the exam. Anyone taking the test tomorrow or today, it is your day to pass. Take your time, and you got this. And everyone, wash your hands, put a mask. No, fuck it. I don't give you a put a mask on. They don't work. I will all see you. Oh, I probably just fucking canceled myself by saying that. Y'all have a good night. We got this.